Today on the channel, we're going to check out from Mattel's WWE Legend Series Elite Collection Greatest Hits Red Rooster. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Hansel. Today we are going to unbox and review WWE Legend Red Rooster. That is right. Bobby Heenan's, I don't know, scapegoat or a whipping post or whatever he was. He used to get the crap kicked out of him by Bobby Heenan. Even though he was trained by Bobby Heenan, he just didn't like him very much. The Red Rooster, Terry Taylor, was around for a long time before he got into the WWE. He was in WCW and Mid-South Wrestling and way back in the day. But here he is in his WWF or WWE gimmick, and let's check out the package. We have our Legends box right here, kind of that coffin shape. They've been with this one for a while now. They do change it up, unfortunately, but this one, it's been like this for a while. Got your Elite Collection up here. You got your Greatest Hits there, which is kind of a re-release, kind of updated re-release, and I do not know. I guess he was probably just in the Elite Collection Mattel line before, but here he is in the Legends. Got our WWE Legends logo there. I do like that. Red Rooster down there, 8 years of age and over. Mattel logo there. This side we get Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster. Says Red Rooster there. Greatest Hits down here. Elite Collection there. And on this side, instead of Elite, it says WWE Legends, Greatest Hits, Red Rooster. Again, Terry Taylor there. On the top, you get your W to let in light if you got him on a shelf. On the bottom, warnings, copyrights, labels, barcodes, this, that, and the other. And on the back, looky there, get our Terry Taylor there, WWE Legends, got our certified authentic hologram there. Says Red Rooster. Celebrate the history of these WWE Legends. And you do have to go to Target to pick these up. They are not on Target.com for some reason. You can't order them online. I hate that. My local Target, when I say local, it's like 40 minutes away. So I have to make a trip to 40 minutes away. But I usually, if we go out to eat or something over on that side of town, is when we'll stop. And I did go in and I did find Brutus, Dusty, and the Red Rooster. I didn't see Virgil, and I don't think I want Cody Rhodes. I only really like the old 80s, 70s, and 80s, and early 90s guys. But what does it say about the Red Rooster? It says, though he considered himself the cock of the walk, the Red Rooster found himself at the bottom of the pecking order in the Heenan family. Soon the chickens came home to roost for Bobby Heenan, and the Red Rooster learned how to fly on his own. So there you go, kind of a roundabout way of saying what happened to the Red Rooster. But he did turn babyface, and it was okay. But then after that, he was pretty much gone. He was this close to being a jobber, really. He didn't push him. He was pushed in the Mid-South and WCW, and he did great stuff there. But when he got to WWE, they kind of became a mid-carder or a lower carder. All right, let's get him out of the box. On these, we take him out of the side, so I guess it doesn't matter which side. And I think that's it. So let's try to get our knife in here and pry this baby open. That side, there's that. Bring that. There we go. A lot of flaps on these things. A lot of flaps. Get our knife out of here. Pull out the Red Rooster. And I guess we can pull out his tray here. There you go. Terry Taylor, Red Rooster. Looks good. See his red comb up there. Looks like the cock of the walk, like they said on the back. Set that down there. And here it is, the Red Rooster in his plastic coffin. All right, he has a few accessories, two of which are not on him, which are extra hands, and then he does have a jacket that we'll get to once we get him out. But his extra hands are going to be open, splayed out hands, slapping hands, handshaking hands, whatever you want to do with those. And that is it. He does not. Yes, he is tied in. Almost tried to rip him out without cutting these ties, and they have him around his wrist. That might be it. All right. Grab Red Rooster by his toe, pull him up, and the Red Rooster has been resurrected. There he is. Empty coffin. Get that out of here. And let's look at his last accessory, which is going to be this jacket. And I do like it. It is fairly nice. It's not bad. It is Velcro there at the bottom to keep that together. But it has these silver designs on it. Not sure what those are supposed to be. Maybe chicken wings, I guess. Not the food chicken wings, but the actual bird feathers of a chicken wing. On the back, you get Rooster. So it is pretty sharp. It's very, I think, thin here. It looks pretty thin, but I think it may be the same shirt that was on our Jim Neidhart figure that we opened up last season. I think it was when he was in the, what was that, when he was the Who or whatever he was, that wore the mask. But yeah, so that's pretty nice. Let's get this off, and I guess we can take a closer look at it. And the cuffs are really tight on this guy, so you could probably go ahead and take the hands off, make it easier, but I'm going to try to get it off here. Pull them over. Yeah, very tight cuffs. And I believe that's how that Neidhart figure was. So there you go. Yeah, it is really thin. I don't know if you can, I can see through that though, but it's okay. I like it. I like the color scheme on it. Looks real good. So Red Rooster shirt. Yeah, Rooster right there on the back. And that's it. That is it. Let's step through this articulation. Head movement, hardly any. Up and down, but look, down and it pops back up by itself. So that's disappointing. Hardly goes left and right. Does go all the way around. Head is removable. If you have another Terry Taylor figure, you could replace that. Shoulders go all the way around. He's got the single hinge in there for his shoulder. He gets a decent stretch there without having a butterfly. Upper arm cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Wrists go up and down, go all the way around. The hands are removable. He has the elite style ab crunch. Waist goes all the way around. No hula hoop waist still with these. He has upper thigh cut. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Tight ball joints. Oh man, those are tight. Very, very tight. Even coming back together. Hopefully you heat this guy up, and I remember I had a Bret Hart figure that I couldn't get the legs back together, and it was a job. And this one is the same way as that. Look at that. Leg is stuck out there. Will not go back. Ooh, there we go. Got it back in there. Kind of got to pull and push and close all at the same time. He has knees that are jointed, double jointed, pinned knees. He has upper boot cut and ankle rocker. The ankles look good. Not a lot of flex on there. Yeah, there is. It's just stiff. Everything on this guy is stiff. All right, let's check him out. I love the comb. Now, I have something hanging out of my hair right here. If you can see that, it's a peg or something sticking up. But he has different hair than almost any other figure I've ever had. And this might be a reuse face sculpt from back in the day. Was the hair used to be like this? Let me know in the comments, because I didn't start collecting until about 2.5 years ago, and the hair wasn't this kind of soft, pliable, kind of like what our vests are made out of now. But he does have his rooster comb up there painted red. That looks funny, but man, I've got to get rid of that. That looks awful. Huh. Head, face sculpt, it looks like Terry Taylor to me. I mean, obviously you would know who it was with that comb. You take the comb off and you may not know who that is. He wasn't a real popular guy anyways. Rooster right here on his all red trunks, nothing else. Big knee pads. These knee pads are pretty awful. They're not tight. You can look up them like there. I mean, nobody's going to wear knee pads that look like that. But I think it must be a re-release on them knee pads. Pretty bad. Boots are okay. Got the RR right there for Red Rooster on the outside of each one. But that is it. Got gripping hands there. Let's see how easy is his hands come off. Pretty easy. There you go. Let's see. Who can we get out? Can we get out somebody for the Red Rooster? I guess we'll get Bloody Stone Cold Steve Austin. They look good together. Maybe they tag team and beat somebody up. How about a G.I. Joe? How about a Hasbro G.I. Joe? Sergeant Slaughter here. Look at him. Now, these G.I. Joes are definitely a little shorter because Slaughter is probably a 6'4" or 6'5", so he should be quite a bit taller than both of these guys, but he is not. He is short, so he could play with him. I think this Slaughter could. But the rest of your G.I. Joes, because Slaughter is so, look how small he is. He's tiny, Cobra Command. So your G.I. Joe classifieds are scaled down slightly compared to our Mattel WWE wrestlers. But I guess that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. I love you all out there. For Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster, Mattel, Greatest Hits WWE Legends. Till next time. Oh, yeah.